Hey, what's up everybody? I'm Waller's Wallet, and a while back I did a video on the Charles Schwab debit card and the SoFi debit card. And after digging into the details, I came to the conclusion that Charles Schwab was still king of the travel debit cards. But after my recent trip to Dublin, did that change? Now if you're someone who likes credit card rewards and learning how to travel for less, hit that subscribe button and don't forget to turn that bell notification on as well so you don't miss notifications out on future videos. Also, consider giving the video a thumbs up. It really does help the channel out. Now, the reason why this is such an interesting topic of discussion is that a good travel debit card offers no foreign transaction fees, reimburses you ATM fees, and ultimately saves you money and time. Because when you exchange cash at a cash exchange shop, there are usually some sort of fees involved. The exchange rate can be different, plus those lines are so long. So instead of exploring your destination, you're getting screwed on cash exchange. So you end up losing more money and time on these deals. And the king of the travel debit card has been the Schwab card. It has no foreign transaction fees on purchases or ATM withdrawals, and it even reimburses you ATM fees. In the SoFi card, it also reimburses you for ATM fees. And I've also seen data points that SoFi reimburses you almost immediately compared to having to wait for Schwab. And SoFi also mentions they don't have foreign transaction fees on purchases or ATM withdrawals. But the issue is, on their website, it has mixed messages. First saying there's no foreign transaction fees, then mentioning that a 1% fee is passed on by Visa. So SoFi, it would be great if you could get your information straight on your website so it's not confusing to customers. Which, if the 1% fee is true, it's not as good as Schwab, since Schwab says they don't have that fee. But on my most recent trip to Dublin, I took both of these cards with me to run an experiment and see if SoFi was in fact going to cost you more money compared to Schwab when withdrawing the same exact amount of cash. Now, if SoFi matched Schwab, then I would actually put SoFi above Schwab when it comes to travel debit cards because it has no hard pull, which isn't a really big deal to me, and it earns 1.1% interest. With SoFi, you also have the ability to invest your money, and then when you refer people to SoFi, SoFi does reward you. Schwab only rewards the person opening an account, not the person who referred the individual to open that account, which may not seem like much, but you know what? People want to be rewarded for their time. Now, Schwab is also great for investing, and some people use them for that anyways. Now, I will say, SoFi's customer service, while the individuals are nice, it seems to be hit or miss depending on who you talk to. And with Schwab, the reps seem to be pretty great across the board. Although when someone did use my card fraudulently, Schwab put the money back in my account pretty quickly, but didn't notify me for a few weeks, nor were they concerned about issuing me a new card. And when I was initially trying to withdraw cash, I kept getting this error from SoFi saying my PIN was incorrect, which I was pretty certain it was not wrong.
Really interesting.
So I had to call SoFi while I was in Dublin, which is frustrating because this should have been a smooth transaction. But it actually wasn't SoFi's fault. I never activated the debit card, which I realized as I would call SoFi, which is a little embarrassing. Also, if you do want to set a travel notification with SoFi, you can't do it online and you can't do it through the app. You have to call SoFi. So SoFi, if you could update that for us, that would be great because we live in a time where almost anything can be done from an app. So, chop, get on that for us. Because with Schwab, you can do it right over your phone on the app or even on the website, which is great. So after finally activating my debit card, I found an ATM inside of a convenience store and withdrew 20 euro on both my Schwab card and my SoFi card. And after withdrawing the cash, I immediately opened the apps on my phone to check the difference because the suspense was killing me. So I started with the champ, right? You start with Schwab, and the amount withdrawn from my account was $21.73. And something that caught my attention is I wasn't charged an ATM fee to my account. And when I looked it up later, I guess if it's an Irish bank-owned ATM, you're not charged any fees to withdraw cash, which is pretty awesome for people. But if it's a private ATM, you can be charged fees. Then it was time to check SoFi. So I opened up the SoFi app, and the amount taken from my account was $21.73, which matched Charles Schwab, which actually I was surprised to see. So this had me thinking either A, SoFi was reimbursing that 1% fee Visa charges, or Schwab is also being charged that 1% fee from Visa, but passing it on as well and not mentioning it anywhere on their website or to their customers. So if SoFi is reimbursing that fee, that's great. But if Schwab is hiding that figure instead of mentioning like SoFi, I think that would actually be pretty disappointing. Either way, the numbers were the same, which I honestly wasn't expecting. I was definitely thinking SoFi would be just slightly higher than Schwab. So now that I've seen with my own eyes that SoFi is the same as Schwab when it comes to ATM withdrawals, I think it's time to crown a new champion for a travel debit card. The fact that the withdrawal amounts were the same, you can earn interest on your money in that account or even invest it. You can even set up different vaults for different funds, make SoFi a solid option for people. So from now on, the SoFi card will be making the trip with me when I travel internationally, while the Schwab card will stay home in the graveyard. Now, if you haven't signed up for a SoFi account yet, I'll put my link down in the description below. You can currently get a $75 bonus after making 2 direct deposits of $500 or more. And for transparency, I also get money when I refer you. So tell me, do you plan to stick with Schwab or use SoFi as your travel debit card? Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in this video. If you want to help support the channel, a simple way would be using some on the website or in the description below. And if you know somebody who could benefit from this video, feel free to share with them. And until next time, safe travels and take care.